much of the play there early in the second half when they should have put Meath away, but now Meath are back in the game again, and well, it's in the boiling pot again.
Hayes leaves it behind to Beelan. He's made a valued contribution. O'Connell is beaten for by Sheehan. Mick Lyons is coming out, trying to go around him is Declan Sheehan. Lovely ball across. And finally it's put over the bar. A nice point by Mick Galvin. A rapid response then by the Oliver Plunkett's player. But what a great pass that was across that time by Declan Sheehan.
Yes, it was a really good one, and Sheehan intended to get the ball to Clark actually on that occasion, or to Gallivan. He's got it right across, and a great finishing by Gallivan here.
3-point margin. Dublin the leaders. Just over 15 minutes to go. Jerry Hargan, Colin O'Rourke and Matty McCabe not giving him any room to play the ball, and they were trying to invite him into overholding. The referee saw it the other way. Kennedy will kick it. Overall, though, the spread of scores from Meath's point of view has been very disappointing. They've been highly dependent upon Brian Stafford, and right now they watch as Niall Guyden tries to go and secure victory for Dublin at the fourth attempt. His third point, same as the last day. A really good run forward. They've responded to the goal now magnificently by coming back and kicking a couple of really good points. Dublin looking the winners at this stage, but there's quite a way to go yet, and there's great heart and fight in this Meath team.
David Beggy just got possession there. We haven't seen much of David all day today. It has been one of his worst games that I've seen him play for Meath for a long, long time.
Well caught. Mick Kennedy. Mick Kennedy is fouled. Referee allowing an advantage. He saw it fall kindly for Curran. Playing it forward towards Declan Sheehan, but Mick Lyons goes back, collects. Makes it safe. He's blocked by Charlie Redmond. Support coming in from Kevin Foley. Now Martin O'Connell inside his own 20-metre line, deep into the middle. Stafford can't take it. Gillick is there as well. And Jerry Hargan coming pressing forward, trying to close down the Meath man space. Gillick outside to the aforementioned David Beggy. Stopped by Eamon Heary. Jersey was pulled. The referee again allows an advantage. Doesn't accrue on this occasion. And that's the 31st free of this match, and it's a milestone in this four-game series. This is free kick 250. Beggy, Jersey pulled again. So 22 minutes into the second half. Meath with Brian Stafford, very much their leader in attack, towards Matty McCabe. Back to Jerry McEntee. Doesn't score an awful lot in championship football for Meath. Gillick has shown his penchant in the past for getting scores. This isn't one of those occasions. He scored 4 points in the series, 2 points apiece in the opening two matches. That's one they really needed. Dublin have responded well, as we said earlier, to that Meath goal, and now they lead by 4 points.
Dublin look to be the fresher team at this moment, and well, you never know, of course. Meath can dig deep, and they have done it before. It's going to be very interesting.
Hayes beaten for it as Beelan fists it out, but over the sideline. Ray Holland against Tommy Dowd. Right half back, left half forward. Colin O'Rourke trying to hold it. Falls down for Keith Barr. Now Heary. Part of that adventurous half-back line that has not seen them concede a point from play so far in this match. Lyons mopping up at the back.
Declan Sheehan seems to have run out of fire there in the Dublin forward line. I'm amazed that they're not making a change there.
Mick Deegan, happy to see the free kick awarded to Dublin. And he's going to use up a couple of valuable seconds now and leave the free kick for Keith Barr. Whereas in the past, Dublin appeared to be just a little bit unnerved and unsettled by Meath's challenge this afternoon. They've held their mettle, their composure, look disciplined, and they look a winner at this early stage. There's still 11 minutes to go, however. Coyle kicking in. Brilliantly gathered by Colm O'Rourke, restrained by Mick Kennedy. Free dispatched over towards Matty McCabe. And that's one they need and get from McCabe, the substitute.
That's right, Colm O'Rourke created that score again. He spotted Matty McCabe and let the ball over quickly, and very good finishing by McCabe. Well, I suppose another goal could do the trick again for Meath.
You're tempting fate, you just want extra time. Disappointed Ray Holland, conceding possession to Meath. Joe McNally, who scored 2 points 2 weeks ago, a little disappointed not to be in from the start. It seems will be in the fray very shortly. Holland cutting it out, cross towards Niall Guyden, tear-away wing forward. Colm Coyle going back, chasing, winning. Well, Meath have been in tight corners many times in the past, but Brian Stafford, who's playing today in his 26th championship match, has only been on the losing team on 4 occasions. Right now Curran trying to make sure it's a 5th, and it's Declan Sheehan, and it's a penalty. Declan Sheehan has not heard the whistle, but it's a penalty.
Yes, unquestionably it is a penalty.
So a dramatic moment has come 9 minutes from the end, and Keith Barr is going up to take the penalty. No question about it, I think, Mick.
Yes, no question there at all. He was definitely pulled and dragged as he went, when he had possession as he was going through. No doubt it was a penalty. Oh, no question.
Indeed, there might well have been a Dublin penalty. I seem to remember back in game 1. That was on the 2nd of June. Well, you saw the foul committed by Robbie O'Malley after O'Connell was in there, and so too Mick Lyons. And they all eventually conspired to deny Dublin.
Keith Barr seems to be the player that's going to kick this one, I think.
Well, he possesses a ferocious free kick. Mickey McQuillan in goal. He's denied Dublin in the past. Can he now keep Meath in this championship match? Remember the scoreline. Meath 1-8, Dublin 14 points. Translated into points, that's 14-11. It's a goal! No, it's outside! It's outside, he's missed it! Keith Barr has missed the penalty. Meath stay in the tie. Only 3 between them, and Keith Barr had the chance to put this beyond the Meath men's reach. Away to McQuillan's right-hand side. Goalkeeper got down well, and it just somehow managed to sneak outside the post.
He struck it well, but of course there was 2 forwards came along with him there actually, and they shouldn't have moved until the ball had been struck, so that penalty should have been retaken there again. But however, he missed it. He hit it well, but it just went wide of the post.
Joe McNally is in place of Paul Clark for Dublin. So can Meath somehow find the openings that will take this match even further?
Yeah, I said it earlier on, Dublin seem to be dominating the game, but they just can't put Meath away. It's amazing.
Kennedy. Robbie O'Malley fists it down, and Lyons comes out of his full-back position. He's gifted it, however, to Jack Sheedy. Only 3 the margin. They need another few points. Guyden. And he's found the range.
Yes, unquestionably, Guyden is the best forward on the field today, and he's got 4 great points in play.
So is that to be what they call, in cliche form, the insurance point? now means there are 4 between them. Lovely free running half forward, Mick.
Yes, undoubtedly. Collected it well and swerved well and struck it beautifully and straight over the bar. Yes, he's one of the most promising young forwards in the country at the present time, and I've no doubt he will get better as the championship will go on.
Hayes contesting over there with Beelan. They've had quite a battle all through the game. Coyle trying to take it round the point scorer just a minute ago. Niall Guyden winning himself the free. Down towards O'Rourke against Kennedy. Held by Kennedy on the 20-metre line. That means a free in for Meath. They've obviously not heard the whistle.
Yeah, more than likely Meath will try and work a goal here. No, they're not going to be happy with a point, I think.
McEntee perhaps just checking the watch of referee Tommy Hard. 5.5 minutes to go on my watch. So Brian Stafford will probably aim to tap this one over and put just a goal between the sides. Once again, expert shooting. His figures for the day: a goal and 6 points. The points all coming from place balls. So Dublin fans and the Dublin team and mentors having to live on their nerves once again. Sheedy up towards Joe McNally, now in there against Mick Lyons, fisted out by Lyons. Gillick was waiting for it. Meath now needing possession and also needing to translate that possession into scores. Tommy Dow trying to round Ray Holland, wins the free.
It's amazing with Meath. They've been living on crumbs there for the last 15 minutes, and they're in this game all the time, and quite, you know, it just wouldn't surprise me if that goal to equalise once again.
They've got an opening, but the referee has called back the play just as Colm Coyle was advancing menacingly. So the free back outside the 45-metre line. Stafford takes it back from Coyle. Perhaps the poorest kick he's put in all evening. Vinnie Murphy, it seems, has been prepared by Dublin as a last change in their team. Jim Brogan gives him the little slip of paper. And so Vinnie, who was very much the star of Dublin's league campaign, from which they emerged, of course, to win the league. Well, that was 2 months ago now. And Charlie Redmond makes way. Started well in the second half, Charlie Redmond. Scored 2 very fine points from play, 2 out of the 3 he got from frees. So now we're at a very critical stage in this 4-part drama. Just over 3 minutes remaining. Dublin 15 points, Meath 1-9. That's a difference of 3 points. Meath will have seen the strong cordon of Gardaí just down below us, and that normally signals that they're coming in at the end of the game. They'll know that time is running out. Coyle is beaten for it over there by Niall Guyden. It's going to be possession for Liam Harnon's Meath team. Curran certainly has been a very impressive performer in this match. Kick deep in to the Dublin danger area, and again a challenge on John O'Leary, which is equal to Jerry Horgan. And it's going to be a free out for Dublin. Colm O'Rourke injured as he was making that challenge there on John O'Leary. The Dublin goalkeeper standing his ground.
Yeah, if Colm O'Rourke had been in quicker, maybe he would have got it, but still O'Leary, in fairness to him, went to that ball very, very well that time. He didn't take his eye off it, and he got it away quickly. That could be Meath's last chance, I would say, of getting an equaliser.
Well, there are 2 minutes still in it. Hayes fists it down defiantly. Into space, it's Curran who's waiting for it there. Here he calling on his left-hand side. Dropping it up towards Vinnie Murphy. Guyden for the Dublin side, leading by 3 points. And it's O'Malley going over there with Declan Sheehan. O'Malley Lions calling for it. Holding off the challenge there of Vinnie Murphy. Two strong men in opposition. Nice pass played inside very quickly by Matty McCabe to Liam Harnan. They're trying to organise a late scoring opportunity. Meath needing a goal to carry the match into extra time yet again. Beggy. It's still possible. Foley. Into Gillick. A lot of poor marking by Dublin, and it's Tommy Down who's carried it right through the heart to Foley, and you believe it! Foley has scored! They're level! 50 seconds to go, and Kevin Foley has scored his first goal of the championship. What a time!
Well, that was unbelievable. You know, the Meath forwards just walked through the Dublin defence. Dublin committed themselves completely and totally to attack. Their midfielders and half-backs had gone forward when they should have been defending closely. But here it is. You know, in fairness to me, they worked that score very well, and they well deserved it. It was on the cards all the time.
It was a brilliant goal. Foley, the goal scorer. Superbly worked. Now they're going for a win, which we scarcely thought they were going to have 10 minutes ago. We had them completely written off.
And they have the chance, and the right man have it now, Flynn.
Kicking, and they're in front! Meath lead in this amazing game. We're into injury time. David Beggy's first score. What an incredible game it's been. Dublin have been lording it. Meath were playing second fiddle. David Beggy, with the fans on their feet, checking their watches. It's now all at the discretion of referee Tommy Howard. He signals a Dublin free kick. So now the pressure is on the Dubs, who simply weren't able to put Meath away at any stage.
Yeah, I was saying it all through that Dublin just weren't putting Meath away, and it's amazing. But in fairness to Meath, they worked that. That was a great goal, one of the best goals of the championship so far. But still, Dublin have got a chance to come back into the game again.
Jack Sheedy, a newcomer to the championship in his fourth championship match. Nearly a minute of injury time has been played. He's kicked it to the left and it's gone wide. It was an ambitious kick. Dublin now to go out of the championship. We were writing the Meath obituary up here. We obviously hadn't the faith that the players had in their own ability. We should have known, because we've seen them ever since 1986 combine superbly. You can't keep a good Meath team down. McQuillan. They've won it! Meath have won by a point. It's an amazing win. A late goal by Kevin Foley. A winning point by David Beggy. It's taken 4 games, nearly 5 3/4 hours of wholly committed action to finally resolve a match that grabbed the nation's attention. It was sometimes excellent, occasionally infuriating, but always absorbing. And it ended here at Croke Park in front of a dumbfounded and stunned Dublin set of fans on Hill 16, who make their way off with Meath the winners by just a point.
An amazing game. Dublin must have had at least 60% of the play in the second half, and Meath turned it around. You know, they had the experience and they had the skill in the finish to work 2 great goals, and in fairness, they were 2 of the best goals that I've seen in the championship this year. Overall, Dublin will be very, very disappointed, because it's a game they unquestionably should have won, but we must hand it to Meath. They're great fighters, and they're going to be very hard to beat in the championship.
Well, they will now be installed as favourites, of course, to take the title, but there's a long way to go. Kieran Duff congratulating Martin O'Connell, still a look of disbelief in his face, and Colm O'Rourke and Jerry McEntee, players who helped to make it happen. Our first time to show you a championship match live on a Saturday afternoon. What a finish, what a match. And Brian Stafford, the scorer of a goal and 6 points. Dublin missed the penalty, of course, by Keith Barr. That was a critical miss. But what a set of matches we've had. 4 terrific and memorable games. Well, if Meath go on and progress and overcome fatigue, mental and physical, there's still 5 games to go to win in All-Ireland, but it finished on this Saturday afternoon in the sunshine of Croke Park, with Meath still in the championship, the winners by a point. Final score, Meath's 210, that's 16 points, Dublin 15. Meath go on, Dublin are...
The All-Ireland Club Champions.